Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to the Brownwood Lions Coaches Show here on KOXE. I am Derek Stuckley, along with Brownwood Lions head football coach, athletic director Sandy Burnett, and a special guest today who you will once again introduce here shortly. But first of all, we need to take up your last couple of days. I got a text from you, was it Monday?
Yes.
Not going to be able to do the show. I'm going out of town.
Yes.
You did more than go out of town, sir.
I did. I was actually got home after work. No, I didn't have to work Monday. Sorry. It was sometime Monday. Buddy called me and asked if I want to play golf in the evening, so I was playing golf till about 8 o'clock, and I get a call from my wife, said, "You want to go somewhere?" I'm like, "Sure." So I got home and started packing a bag, and Tuesday morning I left to go to Cancun, Mexico, which I've never been before. I thought it'd be good to get away. A little break with my wife. Daughter was at Sky Ranch going to camp all week, so off we went. Of course, you know me, I don't watch the news or the weather, but me and Burl became buddies.
Spur of the moment trip to
Yeah.
Cancun. My spur of the moment trip is like to Abilene or somewhere.
Yeah, mine is too easy, but we never do anything. I promised my wife we'd start doing something, and we did, and it was great. I had a great time. It was all in all great, except for the day we stayed inside. We couldn't leave the resort because of the hurricane. But it wasn't major bad, but it was a lot of wind and a lot of rain, so it was a neat experience. Everything was howling in the hotel, but we couldn't do anything. Of course, we could eat.
Well, yeah.
So we did all kinds of that, and then the next day we had to stay another night. They wouldn't let us fly. I had to get 2 flights. They both got canceled. Got the 3rd flight, got that secured. And so the Friday that we're supposed to return, we're actually able to go into the ocean and the pools and all that. So we did that all day and had a good time.
So do they charge you extra for that, or is that on them?
Yeah, no. I thought maybe they'd give you a break, but I'm like,
You won't let us
can't get
leave.
a break on the room. They're like, no, we got people flying in. I'm like, no, you don't, because we can't fly out. So, we had to pay a little extra, but it is what it is, and we had a good time, and I'm appreciative of it. So.
Now you're back to the grind.
I got to be in my first hurricane. I've been in tornadoes and never been in a hurricane, but I was in that one.
Well, congratulations. Well, let's introduce your special guest while we're at it.
Okay. Everybody knows who she is. She's a legend in these parts, along with her family. They're all an entire coaching family, her mom and dad and Chelsea. And dad was at Banks for a long time, been around the area, phenomenal guy, phenomenal coach, well-known in our profession. And her mother's a phenomenal coach. It'd be nice if we could hire her one
That would
day.
be awesome.
She's awesome. And then, of course, Chelsea, apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Let me get that out. But what a phenomenal job she's done since she's been here. Our head girls cross-country coach and head girls track coach, and was even assistant soccer coach last year. But Chelsea Lipsy has done a phenomenal job with the girls. Looking forward to another phenomenal season.
You're becoming a semi-regular on this show.
I guess so.
It is.
Well, first of all, before we jump into cross-country, which is right around the corner, just kind of recap the track season from the spring. Pretty successful season for y'all.
It was an exciting season. I knew, kind of after I met the girls and stuff, that I'd have a chance to be pretty good. I think we talked about that first time we talked about track back in January or so. But it ended up, we were able to win district and then win an area championship, and then we ended up 3rd overall at regionals. So next year, we're going to try to get a little bit better than that at regionals. And I think we got mainly everybody coming back. We lost a couple, but I think we'll have a chance to be pretty good next year. So we're excited.
Okay, so going into your second year now as cross-country, you got a better idea of the girls and everything, just kind of expectations and the differences going into a second year compared to a first year.
Yeah, it's, this time last year I didn't have that relationship with the girls at all yet. It kind of took a little bit to get to know them and stuff and kind of how they work. So it's been a lot, I have close relationships with them now. We're excited. We're adding Brock into our district, which, they're successful at everything they do. But I think if we get everything going how we're capable of doing it, we'll have a chance to try to fight for a district championship. So that's definitely the goal.
So going back to last cross-country season, just remind everybody how y'all did.
So we were able to win district last year. So that was exciting. We kind of started off a little bit slow, and they got kind of going each week a little bit better and a little better. And we were able to win district. And then regionals, we kind of didn't compete as a team like we wanted to. I think we were 6th or 7th overall. The top 4 get out to state. So that's definitely, we've been running this summer twice a week as a team, just if they're in town and stuff, but we haven't actually started officially. So once we do that, we'll kind of set our goals and stuff. But being one of those top 4 teams at regionals is definitely going to be a goal this year to try to get to state. So
I guess as far as the roster goes, what girls are coming back and who are some new girls to keep an eye on?
So we have everyone coming back from our team last year except for Emma. She graduated. That was our only senior. So we've got a really core group of seniors this year with, you got Sydney and Gracie and Kate, Talia, Kylie Carnes. They've all been running, from 7th grade on together. So it'll be exciting them going another last year to see what they can do. And then we had a couple of younger ones last year that ran on varsity, Haley Atkins and Lindy Vassioli. That will be back. And then hoping some of those freshmen can come in and help us out, see what they can do when we get going.
And when do y'all start officially practicing?
So our official day is the 22nd, so 2 weeks from, I guess, today. So it's going to be here before we know it. Like I said, we've been running, so we're doing our morning workouts Monday through Thursday right now, just like they're doing. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays we meet at 7 a.m. with the cross-country girls just to get some miles as a team. But officially we'll start where we're going all week, 2 weeks from today, on the 22nd.
Okay. So when y'all's first official meet?
So we're going to go to a relay meet in Brock. I think it is August 6th. It's early. I'm not exactly sure how the format of it's going to work yet, but it's going to be just, cross country can be not the most exciting sport sometimes. So trying to start off with a relay meet, I think will make it exciting and see how that goes. And then I think it's August 18th or 19th will be our first official meet at Gym Net.
Okay.
And then ours will be next week after that.
Okay.
So is a relay meet where you just run a certain distance of
So,
the total?
I think they're going to do it where they each run 1.5 miles. And I don't know if they'll hand off the baton or what.
Well, that is exciting.
How it's going to work yet. We haven't got the actual information for it yet. I talked to their coach at our coaching clinic we were at last week a little bit, but not exactly sure the format. But I think it will be fun to start off the season and see how it goes.
All right. Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be another exciting season. And you mentioned you'll start the 22nd and first meet on the 6th. So we'll be keeping an eye on y'all. Good luck this
Thank
season.
you.
Coach, anything else you want to add?
Yeah, just listening to, our girls, you got Sydney and Kate and Bracy, who are strong runners, but Vassioli and Atkins last year, the growth that they had, watching them, how they performed, got to go to regionals and track, so they grew a lot. So
Yes.
it's going to be a good group of 5 for sure, so excited to see them go. And those other girls are going to be senior track.
Yes.
Wow, it's crazy. I remember them knuckleheads coming from the junior high. Well, they're competitors, and they're great leaders, so it's going to be fun for them and for coach as well. So I wish them the best of luck.
Right around the corner, and football's not that far away either.
Well, it'll be 4 weeks today.
Are you ready?
But I am sort of ready. It's a new season, new team. Got to get all the ducks in a row. But, the first thing you have to have is a work ethic, and our kids have a work ethic, boys and girls. Started the strength and condition back up this morning. We got church camps going on right now, and Coggins got their big church camp, which is huge, and a lot of our kids are going to that, which is vitally important for us. Our foundation is character and ethics and morals, and that's how we build our kids through our program. And for them to attend that camp is huge, so it's okay to miss and do that. So I'm excited that we have a lot of kids participating in that. We started off with those that weren't there back again today in great numbers. It's always fun to watch the girls finish because they have great numbers and they're working really hard. I go in the weight room and, boy, they're sweated down, and from young to old, and they're working hard, so I'm glad to see that. And then, the boys are following suit and have great attitudes, and it's just an understanding that that's what we got to do. We got to work hard. We got to outwork our opponents if we want to be successful in any sport. Basketball and soccer are going around 7 for the boys, and then the girls start at 8, and then the boys come. The rest of the boys come at 9, so we're going almost till about 11:15 every day, and those kids are just embracing the process. So I'm looking forward to the new year and the new season so that we can see how they grow and develop and just maturate into the athletes that they want to be.
Speaking of new, it looks like the new turf out of the stadium is almost good to go.
Yeah, I think if we able to get it, you got to let it set for 14 days, but I think the 9th is the day that it's released to us to do it. If we need to do something on it, we may practice out there, start working on the practice schedule. We're going to do that early this year. We start August the 5th, but we have in-services and things with teachers, and we also have the wet bulb temperature gauge that we have to follow. So we're going to try to move our practices into the morning, probably starting somewhere around 7 o'clock with our boys. So we may have to go to the stadium to do that, but it'll be a great venue to do that. So we'll get all that worked out, get the information out to our kids. But looks like most of our practices are going to be in the morning this year instead of the night.
Well, I know they can't be at night right now because you still don't have lights yet.
We don't have lights, so we'll get going about the time the sun comes up and see if we can't get them done and get on to the activities we have to do as educators. So excited about it. We got 2 weeks until we go to coaching school. We'll come back from coaching school and then have a week to get all of our facilities and equipment in shape and prepared for the kids to come up and receive their stuff, and then we'll kick it off August 3rd.
Looks like they're making some progress on baseball and softball, too.
They are. I see that they put in the drains at the softball field. They're now putting in the stone, the aggregate stone that allows it to drain the subgrade. It won't take long for them to get that in. They'll roll it and pack it down, and the next thing that will come in is the turf. So it's going up pretty quick. I saw that they cut out the ditches to install the drains for the baseball field, so that's all going well. Again, the stadium's done. We get that goalpost put in. We had one that was damaged when they delivered it, so they sent it back to get a new one. Get that done, and the plant surface will be ready to go, and then hopefully pretty soon, I'm not exactly sure the date on the lights, but they'll be ready before we kick off that first game against Abilene Love.
All right. Everything's busy.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else going on?
We got volleyball starting tomorrow. Coach Lovelady will start her volleyball camp. It's the 9th through the 11th. She'll have good numbers. She had good numbers at the end of this year. I know we got some young ones coming in that I've seen in the gym working hard. The girls that are coming into the 7th grade at the junior high have been working hard, and we have good numbers at the high school. So got some good senior leadership for this year. So it'll be her second year, so she'll have a foundation built, so like Coach Lucy done, and hopefully they can just build on that and have a successful season as well.
It's about to get really busy again.
I didn't know it. I thought after this week it wasn't busy, but it's usually pretty busy for us knuckleheads, right?
It's a little busy.
All right, anything else we need to hit today, Coach?
Let's thank those sponsors: Auto Glass Magic, Werner Auto Group, Syntex Body and Paint, Syntex Equipment Sales, Citizens National Bank, Dan Hill Containers, Dr. Von Young, Dr. Trevor Violin Company, Edward Jones Investments, Henrik Medical, Howey Enterprises, Humphrey Peets, Hartman Funeral Home, Landmark Admin, MC Bank, England Johnson Associates, Smith and Sarp Agencies, Sonic Drive-In, Stanley Chrysler, Texas Bank, Weldon Wilson Electric, Western Bank, and Phillips Teams.
All right, that will wrap up today's edition of the Coach Show. We will be back here Wednesday on KOXE, KOXE.com, and the KOXE app.
Have a great day, Brownwood.